Okay, guys, we got 5 minutes here. So the goal for today is to practice our long division. And basically, we got two things that can happen when we long divide. All right. And again, these are problems you do not know the answer to. For example, 119 divided by 4, you're not going to know that answer off the top of your head. Okay. So we're going to have to set that up and work through this process. Again, what we decided in class today was that the first number is the number that's going to be your dividend, and that's going to be the one you place inside. All right. The divisor is going to be the value that comes after the division sign, so we end up placing that first. Okay. So again, we just start by parts. So 4 go into the first part. 4 will not make 1. So now we got to go to 2 parts. So will 4 make 11? It won't make 11, but we can get as close as we can without going over. And we can do that by using 2 4s. So 2 times 4 is going to give us an 8. Okay, and so now we have a new remainder of 3. So we bring down our next part. So now we got to get as close to 39 as we can without going over. 4 times 9. That's a 36. Okay. Subtract there. Now we're down to a remainder of 3, but we're out of parts. So what we have to fall back on here, a little elementary school. Okay. Another way to represent 119 is with a 0 after the decimal point. And that comes in very handy because now we have another digit to bring down here. So now we want to get as close to 30 as we can without going over. And we would hopefully remember that that's 7 times 4. So that gives us a 28. So now we have a remainder of 2. And we can keep repeating this process until one of two things is going to happen for us here. So if we bring down the 0, we now know we can count by 4s until we get to 20 by using a 5. And notice if we take care of that, we have a remainder of 0. All right, and we can stop. So now we got our answer. Okay, so one of these two things we're looking for here. All right, we're going to do long divide until we get our remainder of 0. Okay, so that's what we're shooting for there, is a remainder of 0. All right, now the second scenario we're going to look at. Okay, again, we can represent division in different ways. All right, this one's written as a fraction. Okay, but again, your first number is going to be the 2. So we're going to put the 2 on the inside, just like we said. 9 is our divisor on the outside. How many 9s can we go into 2? Well, that's just not going to happen. So again, what's another way to represent 2? Well, we can add that 0. So we got to remember our decimal point. So now we want to get as close to 20 as we can without going over. We know that's going to take 2. So that's going to give us an 18. All right, new remainder of 2. We're just going to keep repeating and adding zeros until we get something. Okay, we know one step we're looking for is that we get a remainder of 0. All right, hopefully at this point we notice that this one is never going to go to 0. However, something else is happening. Our whole process is repeating. 20 minus 18, 20 minus 18. Once we get something that is repeating, we can stop that, okay, as well. So now we know that the answer to 2 divided by 9 is 0.2 repeating, and we can represent the repeating by placing a bar over top of the digits that repeat. Okay, so we're looking for a remainder of 0, all right, or we are looking for the whole process to repeat itself. And I know that was super duper short, but hopefully that's enough to help you get started and be a little dangerous with this, and we'll work with you when you get back. Have a good night.